Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Let me know you're here. Hopefully, you have something, a beverage of choice to drink. I'm going to take a sip of mine real quick. However, it's very hot. Hello, hello. Happy New Year. Almost. This is our Happy New Year crafting celebration, I guess. So be sure to say hello. Can you hear me okay? Ooh, I think so because my mic is definitely on. How are you? I'm going to be making, the first thing we're going to make is a slimline card. I said I wanted to use Spellbinders. This is the large die of the month that I got in December. And I've already die cut the pieces for the bottle. I have not finished cutting the glass, but this is so big, it's going to have to go on a slimline. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. How is it in Wisconsin? Anyway, I cut a slimline card, which is, let me think here, 8.5 this way by 7 this way, scored at 3.5 out of a piece of 8.5 by 11-inch cardstock. And this color, I was having trouble deciding on what color I should use for some of these background pieces, and I decided I have Mary Merlot, so how fitting for a bottle of wine, right? So that's what I'm going to use. And I have one more of these envelopes left. It's not the best color, but the bottle is green. Too bad it's not evening evergreen, but I'm going to use it because I have it, and that finishes that pack. I actually have a whole nother pack of these, and Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell them anymore. They came in this soft succulent white and smoky slate. Actually, well, I want to finish this one instead of opening another pack. Cold, and it's going to snow, but only 1 to 2 inches. Okay, well, that's not too bad. It's overcast here, and it's also turned cold. We've been up in the like mid 50s, but yesterday was the first day it went back down to, I think, 43 or something like that. And I think it's supposed to be colder today and in the 20s at night. So, ick. Anyway, hello, welcome in everybody. Say hello. So I've done the bottle. I was just trying to figure out, I actually die cut. This is what it looks like. Let me show the back of this because that's the only thing I don't like. I was like trying to figure out, I wish the paper they had, or the plastic they have the dies on had the print, because I need to keep flipping over to figure out where everything goes. And the die for the cups is two separate dies. And I did die cut too. And I want to just tell you something too, but I can't, the other one disappeared on me. I think it blew off my desk somewhere, but I have more vellum. The only thing is, I don't think we're going to be able to fit 2 glasses anyway on a slimline. Maybe we can. Let me die cut that again. I tried to do it in acetate because I thought that would be better. I ran this through 8 times, and I can't get them out without using scissors, and I finally gave up. So I decided to use vellum, which die cut out, 1 back and forth, and it was out. It was probably 1 and it would be out. So let me pull that die and do the glasses. So the first thing we're going to do though is assemble, but I have a question to ask when we start that assembly. Hi, Paula. Welcome. Good morning and happy New Year's Eve. So I'm glad you guys are here with me. Be pretty boring to have a happy New Year's Eve live without anybody. But I do it just because I thought maybe people, I know it's Sunday morning and people have, church and things. And yeah, so anyway, I wasn't thinking. Par for the course. Okay, this should be okay. So you're going to have to help me. See, I did a 1 back and forth and they came out beautifully. This is my magic mat. I need to clean it, but it works beautifully. That's from scrapbook.com. I love that thing, and it has not, people have said they have trouble with them warping, but I haven't I've been using this for like a year. There's the other side. I'll just flip it over now. I do that every now and then. I flip it over because that side sure looks better. Anyway, that was the vellum and Mary Merlot. And so, okay, here's a question. Let me put this back on before I lose it. Are you guys doing anything special for New Year's Eve? Do you go out? Do you just stay home? What usually happens at my house is I usually fall asleep on the sofa and my son wakes me up at 11:30 or so to watch the New Year's Eve ball come down. If they ever stopped doing that, I wouldn't have a need to wake up by then and watch fireworks and stuff. Sometimes I watch like different channels to show fireworks around the world and stuff. Okay, so the first question is, I kind of was following their picture, except that I didn't want to use pink, and I know why they used pink because the or the embossing folder of the month, which I'm not going to use for this card, is hearts. This is meant to be more for Valentine's Day, but I want to make it for New Year's because it's New Year's Eve. So I decided to use evening evergreen though, because wine bottles, a lot of them are dark green. So I did two things. I cut an evening evergreen and I cut a piece of vellum and I took my dark evening evergreen retired Stampin' Blend alcohol marker and I colored it. And so I was thinking I could either put that on top the dark evening evergreen or just use the evening evergreen. Which should I do? The green on the vellum. See, yeah, but I don't like it just with the vellum because it looks too streaky. But I think I'm gonna put the vellum on top because I think that just makes it look more like a bottle, I guess. I don't know. So let's do that. So I'm gonna say I can put glue here, and I can put glue here, and I can put glue right about there because that's where the things that go on top are gonna be. So let's try that. I have this tape runner from scrapbook.com, so we'll try that. And then I'm going to do a couple across here. Oop, I don't know how that's going to be. Maybe I should have put it on the, that's probably too low there, on the card, so I don't get that big glop. It's okay, it's going to be covered up. You know, somewhere I think I have a vellum glue. Oh well, this'll work, right? It's been a while since I've done a live. I'm out of practice. Okay, so now there's these pieces. I die cut in crumb cake Stampin' Up! Color, and there's these pieces, which I actually originally die cut in Early Espresso, and then there's another set, which is a different shape. I'm gonna use this one. This is the cork, but what I did is I'd re-die cut this piece here that has all the little holes in it in, crumb cake again, and then I just took the Early Espresso brush tip of this marker. These are the old ones. I don't have the new ones. I'm not getting them. Um, and I just dotted it in because it just looked too dark with the Early Espresso on there. But if you had cork paper, you could use that. That would and not have to do the top part. So that's going to go right here like that. And I'm going to go ahead and tack that down right away. In fact, let me just let's see. I guess I'll try and do this here. Yeah, that'll work. So it's pretty easy to assemble, I think. It was just taking me a while to make decisions on what colors to use and stuff. So I got gold foil for here and silver foil because I think gold and silver when I think New Year's, I don't know why. I just do. So that's going to go like that. And then this bow with this little, if I can get a hold of it, this little silver thing. Am I in frame? Sort of. goes at the base of here. So let's go ahead and tack them down, hopefully. Man, I'm gonna have to get my tweezers out here to pick these things up. Good morning, Heather 907 Crafty Life. How are you? Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us. I'm using the Spellbinders large die of the month from December. I'm still getting that monthly subscription. I don't know how much longer I'll continue it because I think I want to just spend my money on dies that I know I can use. Oops, wrong side, Deb. Huh, wonder why this is split like this. What is the reasoning for that? I do not know. But that goes right here, and that's just gold foil, which I got some of the glue on the front of. I have a glue eraser. Happy New Year almost. I don't think I have any alcohol in the house, so I have a bottle of non-alcoholic something, bubbly stuff. We'll probably just have that or not. Not much of a drinker these days. Oops, sorry. And then this, I'm going to use a different glue. This goes across here, right down here. So I think I'm going to use, I don't know what'll stick. Let's try Zig. We'll try Zig. I might just have to hold it in place for a while because it's got a lot of little lines in it too. And this is Stampin' Up's retired Mary Merlot because I thought Merlot went well. So we're not having champagne here. We're having Merlot wine. Yeah. And I'm gonna, let's see, where's a block? I can put a block on there for a minute. And then we're gonna glue there. You could either do a heart. See, they, I think, have a heart. There's a heart or there's this silver thing. I'm just gonna use the silver thing. Like a label, I guess, on the wine. I don't know. Make it look a little fancier, I guess. And then back down with that. Let me close my Zig for a minute. Well, actually, let me keep going. So there's this cheers, which you could use the letters, but I am not going to try that. So I'm just going to use it like this. So I'm going to actually use the Zig for that too. I would probably suggest, if I did it again, to use adhesive back sheets for it. Or, you know what? I have a Xyron machine and I haven't used that thing in ages. Sticker machine. Anybody else have those and not use them? It was actually gifted to me, but I bought extra sticky stuff and everything, and so I need to use that soon. Hi, Deb Hendrick. Wow, good to see you. And I don't go on Facebook too much anymore, so I miss a lot of what people post there. I have been trying to go on and post about lives and stuff like that, just to try and get more people to join us. So feel free to share and all that good stuff. Now this is the bottle label, and this goes on here. And you know what? I think I'm going to try and use Zig on there again too before I put it on the vellum. So I don't really have the card planned out. I did get a few other things that maybe we could use to do it. Now I use the tape runner. Long time. You don't do Facebook? Oh, okay. Regarding Xyron, maybe? You're not sure you have it or you're not sure you use it? I'm gonna take a sip of tea. Sorry. Good morning, Samira. Happy New Year almost. We're making a New Year's card. Am I doing the wrong end of nope. This is a tape runner from scrapbook.com. This video is not sponsored by anybody. I'm just going to say that right up front. Everything I bought is with my own money. Blah, 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 blah. You know that routine. All right, and then this I'll do with this too. This glue seems to be holding so far. Of course, it hasn't been subjected to the elements or anything. Okay, except that it's not. I keep wanting to use the wrong end. How do I tell the right end? I'm going to have to write with marker on here, top or something. Okay. Jury's still out on that tape runner. I don't know if I bought it or if it was given to me as a free gift with purchase or something. There's our bottle. I have to clean up I have a wet wipe here. The foil a little bit. Because I got, my sticky fingers got glue. I have sticky from touching that. I still have some on there, don't I? How's it look? Pretty good? With the vellum over it? Yeah. Right. I have to try and use what I'm getting because I have realized I have a lot of stuff I haven't used. So 2024 is going to be the year of using what I've bought. Unfortunately, I've been on a spending spree, so I bought more stuff and it all hasn't come in yet. So anyway, there's our bottle. And let me show you the other stuff I brought out to use. I also have the embossing folder, but we're not going to use that on this card. We might do another card. So I have a question. So we're going to use Murray Merlot as the card base, but I think I want something on top of that, whether it's just white or not. I brought out these slimline dies if I want to do another piece. I brought out Nothing's Better Than, which is retired Stampin' Up, but it has a cocktails. Or I could die cut the words Happy New Year, something like that. And also for the background, I could do some bubbles, just some bubbles and texture piece. This actually is for polymer clay, but I could maybe just use Versamark and stamp bubble swirly things over the background. Maybe I could do, but I don't know. I think this is maybe too dark on here. What do you think? You got some champagne for later, Paula, and having hot wings. We don't usually get wings. Okay. See you, Paula. Good. Have a good church service. Yeah, a little dark. I think so too. I think should I use like hmm, should I use like a light pink, like bubblegum pink on top of this, and then use something to emboss it, maybe with Murray Merlot bubbles or a pale yellow. You do like the red? Hmm. Let me bring a couple options in 1 second, and we can look at them and see how they'll look with the bottle and stuff. I'll be right back. Don't. Oh, maybe just like ivory. I don't know. Let me bring up an ivory and see. Let's just bring up a scrap first and see. I think that would look all right, and then I can emboss it and put some Mary Merlot ink on it, but it won't be all Mary Merlot. A beige, yeah, off-white like the cream, or crumb cake like this color I could use. I think I'm gonna go with the cream. I don't have to leave the desk to get it. Make it pop more. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have to cut this to be. This is 8.5 by 3.5. So I need it to be. Or should I? Maybe I should just die cut it with this. Maybe I should do that. Make it a little fancy. Will that fit in there? Yes. All right. These are scrapbook.com slimline dies. Nested stitch scallop. There's only 3 pieces in here, but For slimline, you don't need much more than that. And of course, my phone is going off. And I am going to put it on. I meant to put it on airplane, so I did now. All right, I need to cut this in half so I can run this through my machine. This is just, oops, this is still Stampin' Up! Very vanilla. I do have some other ivories that I just bought, but I'm using up what is open first. And then we'll run that through. So let me turn around and do that. And then I think I'm going to try and emboss it somehow or stamp it with bubbles or something. We shall see. Let's see if I can get that. That barely fits. Oh, I have to do it again. That barely fits through the machine. It's so long. And you know what? I have a big kick or big shot, one of them. And I have the big plates for that somewhere, but I don't have it set up here. So we're going to just make do with what's set up. All right, there's that and that. Uh-oh. I lost my bottle. Oh, here it is. Whew. I think that'll go well, but I think that needs some texture. So let me put stuff down, put this back. I mean, I could use the hearts background, but I don't. I think we'll make a Valentine's card with those or something. Let me put these away so I don't lose them. And I have this bubble, but it's not long enough, so I have to do it twice. Or I could just stamp these bubbles. I think I'm going to do this and do it twice. And then I might just lightly go. I could ink the embossing folder, but I want to see what it looks like first. I just think bubbles are fun. Happy New Year. Hi, Mariposa. Happy New Year. I'm glad you could too. Yay. All right. This is a regular embossing folder. So I think I just need plates 3 and 3, which is Magic Matte for me and plate 3 on the Stampin' Up! Machine. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to flip it over and go back through again. And then you guys have to help me figure out the glasses, because I'm having trouble with those. Okay, that turned out pretty good. So let me see. See, that's how it looks. So now, well, actually, I wouldn't have to do the bottom. Maybe I won't. Because if I put the bottle down there, or I could put a strip of like wood grain or something across the bottom. Yeah, I like it better if I do the whole thing, I think. Oh gosh. So this is a retiring, I think, not retired yet, Cheery Patterns embossing folder. I bought it on last chance sale or something like that. So I'm trying to see if I can line up those other two. It's not going to do that for me, is it? Any which way I do it. Maybe, no, because it's going in the opposite direction. So maybe I am going to go with the other plan, and that is put something at the bottom or not. I don't know. I could find, like, could look for like designer paper, because I think I can have the glass here. One of the glasses anyway. This is how I work. Is this how you guys work? Okay. Go ahead. Happy New Year, Deb. Thanks for joining us for a little while. It's good to see you again. All right. So this, now see, now I'm not sure I want to use the vellum for this. All right. Let's let this aside for a minute. Ay, ay, ay. This is why it's a 2-hour live. It might take us that long to get one card done. So on their picture, oops, I keep this keeps wanting to lose the. I'm gonna put the wine glass or the bottle inside the card, and this too for now. And these scraps can go somewhere else. Okay, so on here, doesn't that look transparent? But it looks sort of bluish. There it looks transparent. And then you have these pieces, like I actually like this one better for wine, that go like this, right? But but that doesn't seem to fit in there right. So I thought maybe was it this one? One of these fit better. It's like they drank some of the wine already, right? But then there's another piece that goes hang on. One of these that goes across the top of that to make it look more round. Do you know what I mean? Let me bring it up closer. See on this one how they have like a hot pink and a dark red? Should I do something like that? And what color should it be? And is this going to look right on that clearish background? Or should I color this? Maybe I should color this vellum on the back with like pool party or something. Yeah, that's what I thought. But on the cream, see, it doesn't really show up much. It showed up better on this, but then the wine doesn't show up. I don't know, decisions. I think I'm gonna try and color the back of this, and we'll just use one glass, I think, maybe, with, although you're supposed to toast, right? Ugh, maybe we'll do 2. I can't decide. Um, let me see if I have pool party here. Light pool party alcohol marker. Yeah, hopefully this will work. And just, you can tell the back on vellum too, because the back has a little ridge. And I'm just going to try and color it a little bit in hopes that maybe it'll show up better on the on that ivory background. What do they call their ivory? Ugh, very vanilla. I should know that after 3 or 4 years as a demonstrator, huh? Not anymore. I'm having fun buying all these products, but the problem is, like, I was on Honeybee Stamps website this morning. Yeah, bad me, but there's like, oh, clearance sale and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, I had stuff in my cart and I thought I need to go see if I don't already have that. It probably is. It's their December large die of the month, Mariposa. Let's see if that'll show up. I think that'll show up a little bit better. Put our bottle down here. Yeah, it's not quite so. I think that's perfect. Let's try and glue this. Well, no, we can't glue this in. I think I need like a little bit lighter shade or something to go on the top of here with one of those skinny dies. And they put hearts in, but I'm not doing the hearts because this is not for Valentine's Day. Could be. It's just a lot of effort, and I see I didn't quite get this on right. I need to snip a few little things hanging over the edge there. I don't like that. Okay. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go get, let me see, bubble gum. Where's my bubble gum? Would that go with that? Maybe. Or, yeah, I'm gonna try bubble. Let me go get my bubble gum cardstock. I'll be right back. Sorry. You're in, I know. Every day. I'm getting emails every day from like 16 or 20 companies. It's driving me nuts. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yes, me too. January 1st, but I have like 8 packages still coming. Ugh. Anyway, I did place an order with Honeybee Stamps, but I had to take like 4 things out of my cart that I already have, that I haven't probably used yet, and it was beehives and stuff. Plus, I just got a beehive, which I haven't shown you yet because I just got it yesterday from KS Crafts off Amazon. Eeh, no more bee stuff after I get what I ordered already and what I have. I need to make some stuff with bees apparently. Anyway, and I got a few other things, but I'll be right back. I got to go over a little further and get my pink cardstock. Hang on. Or should I use like a yellow? Oh gosh, no, yellow won't look right. Let me go get a couple options. I'll be right back. Can you hear me still? Sorry. All right. I got Bubble Bath and I got Blushing Bride. Kind of thinking Blushing Bride. Yeah, I think it's a little more subtle. This is more purpley, I guess. Yeah, Mariposa. That's funny. As soon as you clear that, me too. As soon as I get everything, I have to. And I am trying to use what I have. All right, I'm assuming these two skinny things are the piece that goes across the top of that wine. So let me die cut them. Obviously, we'll only need one of them. And see if that looks right before we glue it down. And then we have to figure out what the rest of the card's gonna look like. Uh, oh, they stuck to my magic mat. Come on. There we go. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, see it goes like that. And then that goes under the glass like that. I think that'll be all right, right? Too bad they don't have a straw. Where's my too bad I don't have a die that just has a little separate straw. I probably do for a milkshake or something, but that's okay. We'll just do this. All right, let's glue them. Let me put this back with my on the die sheet, wherever it was, or I'll lose it. I can tell I'm gonna have to have a magnet sheet for that, and it's gotta be a long one because this is big. That's the only thing. These large diamonds come on large cards and stuff, so you have to find another storage solution for them. All right, let me get my zig out again. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then we'll have to see if we want, oops, this is a different zig. We'll have to see if we want 2 glasses on here. And we had to figure out how I'm going to do the sentiment because I haven't quite gotten that all figured out yet. Now, how am I going to do that without the glue showing through this way? I'm going to try the zig and see if it'll hold. And I still have to put a little color on those circles back there too. Let's try it and see. They've already been drinking their wine. I think I have that. Should have put it like going halfway up, like the sloshing. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can. Yeah, it shows a little bit. Maybe that's why they put the heart on. I don't know. We'll put it something like that. All right, let me color those circles in the back and then we'll figure out the rest of the card. Oh gosh. Okay, so how do I want to do that? I don't even know if still have my, oh, there's my Mary Merlot. Um, I think I might just try and lightly press this in and see how that works. Nah, I'm gonna get ridges. Oh no, I might have to do that again. All right, we're gonna brush it on and hope that I can cover that up. And then I might not like it still because it's gonna go in the background, right? Oh, I better do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this again. Oh, darn. I messed that up with the ink pad. Not sure I'm gonna like that anyway. I think I'll do it again and I will color the embossing folder. And I do think, but I do think I want color down here. Let me, oops. It's okay that I bend it because I'm gonna do it over. I do think I'm gonna look for other paper to put down here, like a table it's sitting on or something, you know, something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to cover up. I don't know if I like that. Maybe this way. Ah, I liked it when I first did it. Maybe just like that. And I could have a sentiment here and something else up there. I don't like the background now, but yeah, doing it again. uh, thank you, thank you. Too picky, but that's okay. It's my card. All right, well, let me get my other panel of Very Vanilla and that slimline die again. Actually, yeah, all right. I'll be back. Turning around to die cut. Hopefully my plates are all lined up because the die is practically as long as the paper, which is practically as long as the plates. There we go. And hopefully. And I'm only running it through once because I'm afraid it'll shift if I run it back through. And it cut beautifully. If I can get it there. Okay, now where's the embossing folder again? Or should I try this one, the swirlies? It's longer. You know what? Let's try that. I don't know if I have a long. This is actually meant to do texture for polymer clay, which I have yet to try. Polymer clay, I have some if it's not all dried up. But that and resin are on my try it someday list. I don't know if this is going to work because it won't stick to a block, which means it won't stick to my, I could tack it down in my, well, there's another way to do it. We can ink it up and then push it down like this. All right, maybe I'll go back to the original plan. I have to figure that out sometime. That's why it's for polymer clay. There's no backing on it to hold it on a block. All right, let's try this again. These again are the Cheery Patterns embossing folders, which are retiring if they're not gone already. And what do I want to ink? I want to ink this part, right? Yeah. No, this part. I think I want to ink this part. This is, do I want to ink the raised part is what I want, right? Where's the one I ruined? Yeah, because if I ink this part, it's going to ink the background up and leave the circles white. I think I want it the other way, so I think I'm going to ink this part. Let me get that out of the way before I ruin it. I got a kit of resin for jewelry last year for my daughter at my request. It's still sitting here. I feel so bad. I don't know if this is going to work either because it's, where's my little eh, wet wipe thing? Not sure that's going to work either. Oh my. All right, let me wipe the whole thing off and see how I want to. Maybe I should brush it on too. Oh boy, that is a mess. This is a color that stains. We have lots of wine now. All over everything. Lots of Merlot. So don't do as I do. Find a better way. No, I'm kidding. Ugh. Paper towel. I do have paper towel to dry it off. How would you do this? Just brush it on and take our chances? Maybe I'll try it on a scrap paper before I actually run it through on the good paper again, which I have sitting. How did that fall down there? Put that up here. Okay. All right. I'm going to try brushing it on. I don't know if that'll work either. But let's try brushing it onto here. It's going to color the back too. I guess we're just going to have to deal with it that way. It still won't be as dark as the background, so that's good. All right, let's try that. Come here, paper. And I think I want the front there, even though that's the back, right? Right? Am I right? I don't know. Seems like I had it in the other way before. All right, let's try it. I don't know. I might have this backwards again. Ay, ay, ay. Take this plate out. So this is plate 3 and 3. Keep your fingers crossed, everybody. Or we could be here all day just trying to get the bubbles right on the, on the card. How's that background look? I think it's kind of pretty. We're going to go with that, except that I need to clean my embossing folder now. You know what? I have some water. Well, I'll just not clean it right this second. And I could find some kind of a paper for here, like a wood grain or something. But then I'm gonna have to cut it inside the line so I still have the creamy edge. Let's get rid of this messy looking paper. And bring the bottle back in and just take a peek. I think that looks pretty good. Now let's see with this against it. Yeah, I definitely need something down here. Do you think wood grain would be okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? And also, thank you for the thumbs ups, everyone. I greatly appreciate it. All right, I had to take a pause for one more time and see. You know what? I'm not going to get up from my desk. I'm going to use crumb cake and this wavy embossing folder and do the same thing, but with maybe what do you call it? Early espresso, and that should make it look sort of like wood grain, right? Right? So how big a piece do I need? Let's see. I need it to be inside there, so no bigger than about 2 and the line before 2 and 3/4 and about 1 and 3/4. 1 and 3/4 by almost 2 and 3/4. All right, let me cut that first. Yeah, use what I have handy, right? Almost 2 and 3/4. 2 and 3/4. Not quite. By 1 and 3/4. Because when you put it in the embossing too, it sometimes stretches it, right? Will that fit? Let's see how that's gonna look, except it'll have wood grain on it. I think that'll be fine. Okay, let's do that. This has the raised, so I think that's what I wanna ink. The raised, no wait. No, this is the raised one right here. The back is the raised. Should I use early espresso or pecan pie? I think I'm gonna use pecan pie. Sorry for my reach. Oops, I just did the wrong thing. I am so out of practice doing lives. I'll try and do better next time, I promise. But it's all good, right? It's all about having fun, which I'm doing. Hope you are too. Um, yeah, that's better. No, I want it to go this way. Yeah. I almost had the stripes going up and down, the wavy stripes. That would not be good. And I didn't put my scrap under there. Oops. All right, this way. It's either going to look like waves or weird wood. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it looks like weird wood. Hopefully it looks like wood, period. Wet cloth. Wet cloth. This white that I have down here is Altenews Craft Matte. And I have it over top my Tim Holtz glass. Yeah, I did it on the wrong side. Will that look all right? That'll still look all right. Okay, we're going to go with it. So I was right the first time on this one, and I did it wrong. Oh well. Wiping off my embossing folder so it doesn't stain too badly. All right, I'm going to go with that. Let me put my pecan pie away. So it's actually indented, but it's okay. I'm going to glue that down, and then let's figure out our sentiment and get this thing assembled. After I take a sip of tea. No alcohol here for me. Hang on. I do sometimes get it once a year or so, usually around 4th of July. Oops, that one's not open. Um, we get wine coolers or something. You know, nothing major. Because alcohol turns to sugar, which I'm not supposed to have. So, anyway. And the holidays have not been good about that either. So, let's put this on the background and see how that's, let me bone folder this because it's sticking up too far. Our Mary Merlot cardstock. This is going to go down like this. This will be like that. Can you see that even? No. Do you like that? I think that looks pretty good so far. Not convinced about this glass. Should I have it going like that or over the bottle like that? And how am I going to get that tacked down without it showing? Should I have it in the background so it won't show? Maybe I'll do that. Have the glass in the background. That doesn't look right. Or like that. I don't think that looks right. That looks better. Think about that and then let me pull out that sentiment stamp thing I have somewhere. Okay. I think if this is a New Year's card, I should get my New Year's, Happy New Year's die cuts. What do you think? Or should I do, where is it? I thought this said nothing is better. Oh, you know what? The dies. I didn't bring the die. Oh, yes, I did. These dies have a nothing's better than. Let me look. I can't even read that. Oh, that's love you more than. That won't work. I need to get the Happy New Year dies. Yeah, I do have to get up from my chair. Oops. I used to keep them in my drawer down here, but I don't have them in there anymore. No poo. Or I can just do it without the sentiment for now and put the sentiment on later. What do you think? How would you do this? Because if I put a glue dot there, it's going to show. And you don't use a straw in wine. I raise that up a little bit, bring this down a little bit. I have a glue dot there, and here. One over here, but this needs to be popped up here, even if I glue this down. Let's just glue the bottle down first. Thank you, Paula. Help me figure out the glass, though. How should I do that? You know what? Let me go get the dies. We might as well finish this card. I'll be right back. Sparkly thing over it. That's a good idea. Okay. And that'll add some sparkly to it. And then maybe Happy New Year's up here somehow. Do you send Happy New Year cards? I don't. Maybe I should do something else, like congratulations would be good, right? Do I have a congratulations anywhere close by? One one sec. I have all kinds of stamp sets out. I don't know if any of them have congratulations on them, though. Let me look at these other ones and see. Because I don't send Happy New Year's cards. I have welcome, hello, a bunch of birds. They're not going to work. I guess I'm going to have to get up anyway. Or, let's see, I have a couple snarky things here. What do they say? No, they won't work either. Wow, I can't believe that. All right, I have to go get a congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, I missed some people for Christmas too. Next year. Some of you have to email me your addresses so I can put you on my Christmas list. All right. So do we think it should be congratulations even though I made it more New Year's-y? Hmm. It already says cheers, but it needs something up there, right? All right, let me go see what I can find. Be right back. You know, when you want to find something and you can't. I have Word Wishes dies, which has New Year's and Happy in it. That's a possibility. Let me see the size of those. And I also have a Wish for Everything, and there's a Happy. There has to be a New Year's in here. Maybe not. Oh, right here. So I have the stamp Happy and New Year's, which are smaller. I have Hip Hip Hooray, which could be a celebration. And I have this Congratulations, but I think that's going to be too big. Maybe not. Hang on. Congratulations could go like right across here. What do you think? Let me look at the size of these. And actually there's some cut, but they're in a weird color. These are retired, but I pretty sure I had bought them before I even became a demonstrator, and I love them. So I kept them. Oh, there's New Year's. Where's Happy? It's a little bit big, huh? And here's Happy. I could do Happy New Year's and sort of put it on an angle like that. And then what color should I put it in if I do that? Okay, thanks, Paula. Anybody listening? Help. It's like, your card, Deb. I'm going to go with congratulations, actually. I think if I have a Murray Merlot strip with I'll stamp it on Very Vanilla in Mary Merlot, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I do like the Happy New Year's too, but I think it detracts from the bottle at this point in time. So let me put them back away. On black? Oh. Or on evergreen, because I have evergreen in the bottle. You would say black? Stamp it in black? Or were you meaning black for the dies? Which one? Stamp that in black on Very Vanilla, or let me try it and see if we are going to like that. Oops. Now that does have the label on. Let's try it. And I guess Memento is what I have within reach. Okay, so I have somewhere in my stash Alta News Black Obsidian, both of them. But they both say pigment ink, but I was on their website the other day too, and one of them says good for watercolor and one says good for alcohol markers. But if they're both pigment inks, why is that? Because I thought pigment ink was only good for like watercolor. That'll look all right. Maybe I'll just edge the edges of this with Mary Merlot too. Oh, black for the dies. Hang on. Let me cut this first and see. Maybe I'll die cut two and then we'll see which ones we want to do. I don't think those dies have a congratulations. All right, I'm going to cut this at 3/4. Yeah. And then about there. So yeah, just whatever. 2 3/4. I probably need to cut another 1/4 inch off the bottom of that. I probably have some, ooh, that looks like it's going to cut into the bottom. Oops. Did I get that straight? Probably not. I'm sorry. Eh, cut it, cook it on this side too. That got really close. I think that's too close now. All right, let's try it again. Actually, let me cut it down first. What I have it at 3/4 before. I think half is too small. I don't know. We might get one card done today. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, let's try this again. I will try the dies too. Let me see. I don't think those have a congratulations. No, this is all holidays. Okay. It's because I'm stamping crooked. Let's try it over here. I'm not centering it or it would look just fine. Let me stand up and try it. Much better. All right. And I'm going to cut that on here because if I cut it, it'll be crooked. It's crooked sometimes even when I do it on the thing. All right, now which one I want the second one. I'm getting black ink on my fingers. Okay. I believe this is the right one. Get rid of this. Or you know what? I could go around the edges of that with gold paint marker. As soon as I find it. Maybe we won't do the Valentine's card today. Maybe we'll just do the fireworks one. All right. I buried my paint marker. Here it is. Oh, yeah. I do that sometimes too, but then I have so many projects going. I don't have room to keep them all. And that's the problem right now. I have papers I want to finish standing up in the plastic folder things next to my desk. And then, of course, I have everything I brought out to use for this. And then I have a couple other projects I want to do that are sitting on the floor next to me. And all right, where's my tweezers? And it just takes up too much room. So for 2024, I need to do a low spend. I won't call it no spend because I know I'm probably going to need adhesives at some point. But I have a back stash of adhesives I need to use first. I think I like that. Hang on, I'll show it to you. I think I like that. I think I'm going to go with that and be done with it. So, and then we can put some either silver or what? Or gold gemmy things on, right? All right, first thing I'm going to do is glue this down. I'm not going to do the black words for Happy New Year's because I don't know who I'd send a Happy New Year's card to, ever. Myself, because I have a birthday coming up soon. That's the only thing with New Year's is kind of makes me sad because it means I'm going to be another year older soon. And I shouldn't feel that way, but when you start to get older, I do. And then on the other hand, sometimes I feel very blessed and lucky that I made it this far. So I won't complain. I'm here and I'm having fun, you know. Most of the time I'm having fun. All right, now I did this wrong. Hang on. I need some glue dots. Hi, Linda. Welcome. We are making what turned into a congratulations card. And I just put glue on the back of my bottle, but now I'm trying to put some glue dots on the back of this glass. And one more here, but I think I'm gonna have to put a dimensional on the other side there. All right, so this is gonna go, bring the bottle over like this, right? Something like that. Because the bottle has a little bit of dimension. I put that up a little higher, I think, than I was going to. Let me find a mini glue dot and we'll try and cover that with a bling too. Not a glue dot, a dimensional. Because it's sitting on top of the bottle like that, it's sticking up a bit. So I think just one up here in the corner, maybe. And that was supposed to go on the bottle, but it didn't. Oh well, that one did. I think I'm going to put another little dimensional right under this bottom corner. Thank you, Mariposa. Still working on it, but first time I'm not used to working with vellum very often, except, yeah, not even for shakers. I'm going to try and do it more though because I have a whole pack of vellum. I'm going to need a pretty large blingy there and a smaller one there. I don't really need them down here. I'm not real happy with how this is sitting. It's bending. There. And I think I need another glue dot there, but I'll do that later. Now this, I think I'm just going to bump up and put right across here. And I can put a bling over there too, which we just stamped a memento and I edged it with my paint pen, which is a Sharpie. Let's see, I need regular dimensionals for this. I haven't even thought about the inside though. So this, for those that joined later maybe, this is the Spellbinders large die of the month combined with um, congratulations out of something, out of Peaceful Moments stamp, which is retired Stampin' Up right there. Combined with retired Mary Merlot cardstock from Stampin' Up. And retired Evening Evergreen with vellum, some gold foil, silver foil, which I don't know if Stampin' Up sells anymore either, but you know, you can use whichever. And a little bit of Blushing Bride, which is retired Stampin' Up too. I'm using what I have, except that this was new. It's their December large die of the month for Spellbinders. Now I'm trying to line this up fairly straight with the dotted part. Oh, and this is scrapbook.com scalloped slimline dies, set of 3. And that's the front of the card. Now on the inside, I'll probably just put a piece of very vanilla and probably, let's just do it. Um, I'll run it through the scalloped. I need another sheet though. The same scallop die just to give it a little fun element. Thank you very much, Paula. And then next we're going to do, if you want to hang around, we're going to play with fireworks stencils on black cardstock, I think. I've been wanting to try that. All right, let me turn around and die cut this. And reset up my machine appropriately. And get that on the paper right. There we go. Nope, the other way around, Deb. There we go. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. So what would you like to see on my channel more? Anything? Would you like to see more like techniques or just making stuff like this? Would you like more live streams? For those of you that come by, what would you like to see more of? There, I think I'm just going to put that in like that on the inside and leave it blank. Yeah. Oh, we had to find bling. I almost forgot the bling. Ah, that's terrible. And I'm just using liquid glue. That is my preferred adhesive most of the time. I do like tear and tape for things like boxes and, double-sided tape. Before I got tear and tape, I used to use that red line stuff, and I still have some, um, which I'll probably have to use more of soon. Um, but I got that because I used to get it at Tuesday morning on sale all the time, or even Dollar Tree had it for a long while. All right, I need to find bling and figure out, I think, should I use gold or silver or clear? But it has to be, I don't think clear would be good because these will show through still. And I need at least 2 there and then maybe 1 like up here. All right, hang on. Bling. I have lots of bling. Question is, do I have a good size? Bubbly bling. In clear sparkles? Well, clear might be good if I can find any big enough. I'm striking out so far. I know I have large gold ones. I'm pretty sure I have large clear ones somewhere too. Oh my goodness. Why can't I find them? I know I don't have any Mary Merlot ones. I could have it splashing out of the cup, right? Anyway. Oh, this is ridiculous. What are these? Opals. Yeah. Wow, this is really silver and clear epoxy. They might work. All right. This is one choice. These ones up here. It doesn't really cover the whole thing. All right, let me keep looking. I know I have larger gold ones somewhere. I have these gold hearts. I could put little gold hearts on there. I wasn't going to do hearts, right? Anyway. This is ridiculous. I had just used the gold ones. And I have them all in a bin right behind me. Do you think I can find them? No. Butterflies and dragonflies are not going to work for this. How about pink? No. Craft-alongs and lives are great. Do you have a preference on times for that? Times and dates? I'm generally pretty flexible unless I have something on my other channel. I'm just getting upset that I can't. No, that's a big one, but it's sort of a or iridescent pearl. I don't know if that'll go or not. Getting upset that I can't find the gold I just used the other day. It's probably still out somewhere. And my other little, here's these silver blings. I might just use rhinestones and be done with it. All right, let's see. I thought these, oh, these are bigger, aren't they? I don't know. Sundays and Mondays are your days off? Okay. I'll have to think about Sundays. I mean, today's Sunday, but I don't know if I like that. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Let's just do it and see. All right, I need my thing, picker-uppy thing. So I need two big ones because I have to cover up that biggest thing is the dimensional right there. I could probably use a smaller one for the blue dot, which is right there. And then an even smaller one, I think right there. Does that look all right? Or should I put, I think I'm going to put a couple more small ones around, like up here and one over here. Because why not? The bubbles are flying, right? Right there. Still looks weird. Looks like it has eyes. Weekend, mornings or early afternoons. Okay. Mornings are best for me. I will say that. Um, because usually, well, if we're getting back to normal now, usually my son will be asleep and the cat is usually sleeping with him. So that's my best time too. And then I tend to fade by afternoon sometimes. All right. So there's our card. Congratulations with eyes on the cup. That's why I used a different size there because, and I didn't quite get it centered on there because I thought it would really look like eyes if they were the same size, right? Um, and I thought the rhinestone silvery look kind of goes with the accents on the bottle. So our New Year's card turned into a congratulations card, and we used Stampin' Up's Evening Evergreen with vellum colored with alcohol marker Evening Evergreen on the back. Gold foil, silver foil, retired Mary Merlot color, retiring, whatever that thing was called, cheery patterns embossing folder, this one, but it only went down to here. And then I just used the other one with crumb cake and pecan pie in the crevices a little bit, and vellum and Mary Merlot and blushing bride, which is a retired color. And then that's the inside. So there's card number 1. Woohoo! We made it. And here is what we used from Spellbinders, the large die of the month December kit, subscription. But I think after the subscriptions go out, I think you can buy them as well. All right, so let me clean this up and get stuff out of the way, and then we'll start on a fireworks. I don't know if it'll turn into cards today or if it'll be, forgive my reach, or if it'll just be backgrounds. And those, I want to make them so that we can use them either for New Year's or 4th of July, right? Yeah, thank you. That really took a while to get there, let me tell you, because I started working on die cutting this stuff and everything at like, um, let's see, we started at 10 here, so I guess it was around 8:30 this morning. I should have done it yesterday, but I got doing other stuff yesterday, so I didn't get to it. I also had this plate. This is great for, I think this is retired too. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's still in the annual catalog this year, so I guess it's good through April from Stampin' Up. Oh, and here's my envelope I want to use, which was the last one in the pack. It's a little bit different color, but it'll be all right. So there's our envelope. Kind of matches the bottle a little bit. Right, I have to figure out where to put all this stuff. So here is the stencil I want to use. Oops. Trying to get all this cardstock out of the way. I don't think I'll be die cutting, hopefully, so just cleaning up my desk a bit so I have room to work. And then I'm going to take a sip of tea, because one thing about talking a lot is your throat and your mouth get dry, right? I have to practice working with vellum more, because I think the glasses really do look better in vellum, but I had to figure out how to tack them down without stuff showing through so much. Hang on. Sip of tea. Now might be the time to check Mariposa, because they, oh, look, I have this stuff. Does anybody else have this? I don't even know what this is called, but I think I watched somebody a few years ago use this on mixed media. So I just cut a piece off and it makes good little dots and bubbles. I could have just put it at various places and done that too. Too late now. Okay, that's another option. I have this Versamarker watermark pen. I have never used it, so I don't know. I also have these, but I don't think I'm going to use these today. They were Globeland fireworks. I thought I had a stamp from them too, but maybe not. And I have Simple Stories fireworks, but I think I want to use these Pretty Pink Posh ones. I think I like these better. But I want to do it on black cardstock. So let me find black cardstock down here. I keep my white, very vanilla or ivory and black right under me here. And I have all kinds, but I think this one is open, which is probably uh, which is this Recollection? Yeah, Recollections. This one's open, so we're going to use it. It's only 65 pound, but it's okay because it'll be a matte on a card. I thought I had another one open too, but maybe not. Oh wait, yes I do. This one is Altenew Jet Black, 80 pound. I'm going to use the Recollections. I have more of it, and we're kind of experimenting to see how this works. And I think I just found a bead. Hang on. That I did. A black a black shiny bead. I'll have to put that in my bead soup. Must have been from when I was doing a video at some point. All right, so let me cut this down to card mat size. This will be for like A2, I think, this time. Oh, I have red ink on my mat. Quite a mess, and I haven't even gotten to doing this yet. Oh, that's good. Let's see, 5.5. 5.25 for a card mat, right? By 4. We'll cut 2. Because what I want to try is embossing, and I brought out all these. I have more than this, but these pretty embossing powders. This is sparkly, opaque sparkle, I have Zing from American Crafts Lavender. I have Detail Embossing Powder Silver. I have Wow in Cherry. I have Nuvo Sparkle Oval. I think I might want to try that. I have this red tinsel from somewhere, Ranger. A silver tinsel from Recollections. Gold detail from Recollections. I also have Stampin' Up's gold, but I want to try other stuff. I have another Zing in Frost Blue and Fine Charcoal Sparkle. Maybe that wouldn't be so good on black. I don't know. So what colors should I attempt to make our fireworks? I thought what I'd do is do sorry about that, one firework at a time through the stencil and um, then heat emboss it and then try another one, that kind of thing. It'll be a little bit of a noisy session, and I'm going to get a clean sheet of scrap paper. I have that tray thing. And I'm going to need tape. This kind of tape, this low tack tape. Because I don't want any more than, I don't want the next firework. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. I never tried using this before. Actually, I guess I better see if it even... Oh yeah, it still has juice in it, so yeah. Gotta say, otherwise I'm in trouble. I want to use stencils more this year. That's on my must-do list. There, I think that would be enough. And we had to pick a color for our first firework. Should I just do gold, silver, and charcoal maybe? Or should I do colors? Or red and blue and white? That would be for 4th of July. Or silver, gold, and charcoal. Should I start with that? Let's try the charcoal first. I've never used it before. I don't know how it works. Okay. And you know what I forgot to do? Is brush my card with my embossing buddy. If this doesn't work, another option might be to just get out my gel sparkly pens and try that through the stencil. Just a marker. So we'll see. I don't think I'll do that star, but I'll do these little things. Has anybody else ever tried this before? This way? Okay. Let's pull it up carefully. Ugh, there went the cap. Ugh, my kitty cat slippers caught it. Oops. All right, we're gonna try charcoal. Ooh, I think that's gonna kind of look cool. I usually have 2 cups of coffee every morning, and I had them already because how we work it is when my son gets up, he makes a fresh pot of coffee, and he's trying something new. He's trying flavored coffees on the weekend, um, and regular coffee during the week. And then usually after he has his, there's 2 cups left, and we save that, and the next morning, that's what I have. I just reheat it in the microwave, and it's enough for my 2, sort of smaller travel mugs. Sorry for the noise. Here comes the um, embossing gun, heat gun. I'm gonna just hold it. Hi, Melanie. Happy New Year almost. How are you doing? Missed the first card. Oh, that looks kind of cool, that charcoal sparkly color. Let me give one more pass under the back. Isn't that pretty? A little bit warping, but it's not bad. Okay. So what other color should I do on my fireworks? And actually, let me get a clean baby wipe and wipe that one off right away. How are you, Melanie? What you been up to? We made one card using Spellbinders large, excuse me, December large die of the month set. It's this. That's what we made already. And now we're working on backgrounds with fireworks because it's New Year's and around here people will be setting off fireworks. Okay, that's fine, Paula. I know you said you had to go to work or something. So let's do another one up here and maybe over here. We're going to fill this whole thing up with fireworks, but we're going to do different ones. So let's see. A small one up here. Nobody. Thank you. Took a while to get that finished, but we finally got there. All right, so now we're gonna tape this off again. This is just, I think this is scrapbook.com's mint tape, but you can also get Post-it note labeling and cover up tape, and it works the same way. It's just not a pretty blue. That's all. That one's going off the card, but it's okay. And now we're using the Versamarker, oops, the Versamarker pen, which I've had for ages, and it's still good, apparently. We haven't decided on a color, so everybody's leaving it up to me. What color embossing powder? Fireworks are not all the same color. I think, did we decide on gold, silver, and the charcoal? The charcoal's really pretty, the one I just did. Am I in frame most of the way? You can watch the replay if you want to see how we did that one, Melanie. It's up to you. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good too. This week's going to be kind of busy for me. I have 2 doctor's appointments and um, something. Um, oh, birthday breakfast. Okay, so now we're going to use gold. Let's try gold. This is Recollections Detail Embossing Powder. I don't think I ever used it, but I've had all these powders for ages. All right. So now, you know what? I should have taken the mask off first. Silly me. I might have to redo some of that. Yeah. Took pretty good still. I think I missed one little spot. All right. I find gold embossing powder, even Stampin' Up's, is the worst, the one I have the most trouble with as far as it leaving splotches or whatever. Does anybody else have that problem? Yes, and so is yours, right, Melanie? Same day as mine, I think, the 5th, right? Now somebody else shares my birthday too. Oh, I just found a planner girl, a young person, and she shares my birthday too. And there's somebody else I've known for a while that does too, but I can't remember who it is now. Oh, the 3rd for you. Okay. Oh, Debbie Vignola shares my birthday. 2 Debbies, a Debbie and a Deb. Oh, that's pretty. That came out pretty good. Has a few sparkles in the background, but you know what? That's okay because with firework, you always have those little things hanging down or coming down, right? Now I do have to clean this off. Hang on. So, note to Deb, remember to take the embossing, the mask off or the stencil off before you do put the embossing powder on. I did that the first time. I don't know why I forgot that time. That didn't really come clean, so I won't use that one again. And I'll have to wash this later. Oof. Okay. Now let's do a silver one, I guess. Oh, look, they even have ones that are like half ones. Interesting. I think I want one right in the middle. Third for you. Ah, that's coming up pretty soon. Pretty soon. Now we're probably going to go with silver on this one. Trying to see what I want to block off. Because I don't want all those stars and stuff to be silver. Okay. And one more down here. Okay, cool. That will be very nice if you could watch the replay. I appreciate that. Also, feel free to share, guys, and tell people that I'm on, and let's try and get viewership up. My viewership has dropped, which I expected a little bit when I left Stampin' Up, but didn't quite expect it to drop as low as it's gone lately. It's okay. Plus, I do stuff on my other channel, my jewelry channel, and so I'm not fully devoted to either channel, which is probably not a good thing. But it's who I am and what I do. I do what I love, jewelry and paper crafting. But I'm planning on doing other kinds of paper crafting too, besides card making. Okay, we have to pull this up. I almost forgot again. And scrap paper. And I think I would have liked the colors a little more, maybe. That's all right. Anybody else have birthdays in January? And do you leave your Christmas decorations and your tree up if you celebrate Christmas till after your birthday? I do. Thank you. Okay, so should I just oops, repeat gold or charcoal or silver? Should I do a white one? Should I throw in a blue? I kind of like that charcoal, although the color of it doesn't show up as much. You see, I do have some sparkles in there, but I'm okay with that on this particular card. All right, let me wipe this off again. I am going through baby wipes like crazy. Thank you, Melanie. This stencil is from somebody. I think it's My Favorite Things, but I think no, wait, is it? Yeah, I think this is My Favorite Things. I have misplaced the part. Oh, here it is, right here. No, Pretty Pink Posh. This is from Pretty Pink Posh. It's called nothing. I guess it's just called Fireworks. I don't know. I don't see a name or anything on it. Tells you how to use it and stuff, but it doesn't have a name on it. I'm going with Fireworks. Christmas is cleaned up? Oh. No, not me. My tree and my lights especially stay up till after my birthday. Then it can go down. So usually by the second week in January. Because yes, I'm ready for it to go down too. Except that I like the lights. I like seeing the lights and stuff. But the other decorations could go away. I didn't really put up that much other than the tree this year. So, all right. Let's try a white one. This Nouveau, and then I'll maybe go back down here to either silver or gold again. Let's see. Maybe we'll try this half one here. Yeah, let's try that. So a little bit something different. I do plan on, like I said, playing with stencils more. Because you know those bins that hold 12 by 12 paper that you can get at Michael's that I don't know what they're called anymore. Iris bins maybe that slide into those storage things. Yeah, I have a whole one of them jammed full of stencils, nothing but stencils. Yeah, that's me. All right, I had to put one up here too because I don't want it to get on my charcoal. I don't care about that dot getting it and even the tail of that firework. So I'm rather impressed with this Nouveau, not Nouveau, Versamarker. What do you call this? A watermark pen. What was I thinking of? Not Nouveau. Um, Versamark, I guess. I don't know. Nouveau. This is Nouveau. Sparkle dust. Eh. And my son is up baking his coffee. I do have a dry paintbrush over here. Let me get a little bit of this off if I can. Okay. Yeah, I'm just putting the Versamark pen through the stencil and then doing the embossing on that. and it works pretty good. I think I'm going to try another one after this, but I'm just going to use sparkly gel pens and see if that works too. It'd probably be faster, but, and I think at some point I'll try, I have embossing powder everywhere. I'm going to try red and blue. I have red and blue and white here. Oh gosh. I have sparkle dust sparkling everywhere. Oh well. Let's try the sparkle dust white. It's sort of an iridescent. It's not really white. It's pretty. Ooh, it might be burning it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it sort of looked like I burned it a little bit maybe. Right there. But you know what? That's okay. Look, that's iridescent. Is it supposed to be like that? Isn't that pretty? Hmm. So now I have to figure out a color. I don't want to add any more colors. Let's just brush these off a little bit and use our powder duster. Should I put another chalk? I think maybe another gold. That showed up really good. Maybe right here. And then maybe another charcoal one over here, and then that'll do it for this one. All right. Let me... Thank goodness for a trash can right below me. Right? I don't know which one that was. This one. This one. Okay. We're going to do what I say, a gold one down here. Okay. Because this one is meant to be like a New Year's one. Sorta. But I'm not going to make a card right now, I think, because it's almost noon already. Oh my goodness. How'd that happen? Thank you. I will do a star in gold. I'll do all these little, oops. Actually, I won't do all of them because I need to cover some of them up. There. Almost did that bad. Yeah, I guess I'll cover them up too. There. The tip on this is getting funny from using it through the stencil. So I might have to mark this one as used with stencils and get a new one to use for regular, because it's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, it's getting kind of smushied. I'm not even in frame. You should have yelled at me. Thank you, Melanie. Have a good day. Happy birthday to you. Yours will be first. Happy New Year also. Hope to see you more in the new year. Okay. And now we'll take this off. And find the gold. The stars kind of got blotchy. I'm going to take that off. Well, I guess I'll leave it on. Not real happy with that. Well. Okay. Set that aside. Pick up our embossing folder, some chunky stuff in it. Oh well. This is a pretty fine embossing folder or powder. It's called Detail, so I guess it's supposed to be. Works pretty good. I probably bought that in like 2017 or 18. 'Cause I didn't start paper craft until 2017. January 2007. Well, I started planning in like late 2016 and then paper crafting in early 2017. Oh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Magic. Magic. All right, one more. I kind of like this one, whatever that's Nouveau Sparkle Dust. Let's do another one of that over here instead of the charcoal. It's a little messy. It's got little dusty things on it, but you know what? It's all good. It's okay. Um, so let's see. Should I do a corner one? I think I'll just do a corner one. I mean, a side edge one. Trying not to use any more new tape, but these will be toast when I'm done here because they have glitter, sparkle dust, and stuff all over them too. Yep, that's going to cover too much of that. But the problem is they're not sticking very well on the stencil anymore. There. Let me put that other one here to help hold these down maybe. Okay. Nouveau pen. I said it again, Nouveau pen. Versamark pen. Sorry. Everybody else leave? No, there's still 5 of you here. Yay. Everybody's just quiet. That's okay. Usually I have a kitty cat visitor up here with me by now, but I guess my son is occupying her this morning. All right. And we're going to use the Nouveau Sparkle Dust again. That one got kind of messy. Of course, the last one. And this brush is a little too thick to get in there and get some of it out. That helped. Up. Speaking of my little visitor, here she comes. Hello, Callie. I don't want to touch you too much because I have stuff all over me and everywhere. The only thing with this sparkle dust is, ooh, it, it gets everywhere. Okay, thanks, Paula. I appreciate you being here. Happy New Year. I think she was gone by the time I said that. Oopsie. Now I'm throwing things too. All right, we'll heat emboss this, and then that one will be done, and then we'll try one more. I want to try one more with gel pens and see if that works. Sparkly gel pens. Maybe in some bright colors. I think you could do this with, instead of heat embossing, you could do it with a skinny glue pen, like maybe a real fine zig pen, and glitter too. That might even work. All right, I am throwing out all these because they are sparkled up and not sticking very well anymore. All right, well, that was fun. We're going to do it again. We'll get another piece, but we're not going to heat emboss this time. Ugh. Sparkles everywhere. Hi, Callie. Callie's my kitty's name. She doesn't know what's going on. Hello, Callie. I can't bring you up here, so this time I'm just going to go like this and tape it down and try and use the pens. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try it. And then I still have the embossing folder of the month to use from Spellbinders, and that is hearts. So sometime this month, I will use that too. Somewhere I have a sticky mat. I wouldn't have to use all this tape, but I don't have it right next to me. So I also have the Altenew stamp wheel, brand new. Haven't used it yet. All right, let me get my pens out, which are right over here somewhere. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of them. And there went some stuff on the floor. Not these. But we have silver. We have a blue sparkly. That won't show up as good on black. We have a pink. Not these. Let's see what else, other colors we have. I think I have a gold somewhere. Well, I have a blue. I have a yellow. I could use yellow. I thought I had a gold too. Oh, this red sparkling. Maybe we'll use that instead of that pink. Well, I have this metallic pen. I don't know if it'll work. And I have a white. White. All right, I think that's enough to pick from. Maybe. I'm going to bring out the blue sparkly too, just in case. These are all glaze pens by Sakura. I've had for a while. You can buy them in a set. I think I got mine off Amazon. I am not even sure anymore. I might have got them at scrapbook.com or somewhere like that. I just dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor. Scrap paper mostly. One sec. Okay. Let's just try. Let's try. Oh, that slid already. Wow. That's not good. Low tack is very low tack. I really don't want it. I'm going to start with yellow and see how that does. Maybe it would be better on white. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to work. But we'll see. It's coloring the stencil. It might color the stars. It is going through, but I just don't know if it's going to show up on the black. And I'm not sure we're going to know till, till I do that. All right, I can touch it up in person here. It doesn't show up like color though, right? It's showing up, but not really very colorful. Let's try silver. Ah, yeah, that might be a good live. We can try it together. That would be a good thing to do. I didn't buy the, you can buy inserts and stuff for it. I did not buy those yet because I figured I better try using it first. Silver's showing up better. That's a good sign. I am being given the stare down here. Actually, the stare up since she's sitting on the floor. Right, Callie? You staring at me? And now, where's that gold? No, I put the gold away. Let's try the blue. I don't know if it'll work or not. Oh yeah, blue's showing up too. Hmm. I guess yellow. I don't know why yellow didn't show up so good. Let me do some more of the stars. Let me do a white one next. I'll do the stars. Oh, let me make sure that's going to work. Scrap paper. No, not you. Little scrap paper that I can see. Oh no, my white's not going to show, I think. Sorry, I'm trying to test it. I don't think it's working. Ugh, bummer. Bummer, bummer. I can't use the white. Oh, no, I thought I had another white, but maybe not. Well, I guess more silver, and it moved, didn't it? Yes, it did. All right, well. Just gonna have to hold it. I think I have to play with the stamp wheel before I do another live. Like, I don't want to look like a complete fool. I'll practice with it and then I'll do a live. But other people have shown it, obviously, all to new team people and stuff. But it really looked cool for doing things like wreaths and um, those what do you call those things? Mandalas or something. That would look cool. Mandala. I don't know. So we're going to have some silver stars and we're going to have some apparently yellow ones because my gold or my white didn't work. But yellow shows, but not a whole lot. While I have silver out, I'll just do this one down here. And maybe a couple little dots here and there in silver. Mm. Okay. I didn't use red yet. We'll try red. It was really, oh, that looks like it might show up. Let's do this one. I don't know how these pens will clean off the stencils, but we'll figure it out. Maybe if just water doesn't work, maybe rubbing alcohol might. Because it takes Sharpies off of things, so maybe it'll take this ink off too. Let's see. I have this one to do and this one to do. And these. But I think I'll stop there. Let me show you what it looks like so far. The yellow is just showing up like dark. The silver is showing up really good. This is blue. I might do another blue one and another I might do a red one, pinkish one over here. They're showing up pretty good except for the yellow. Um, I wish I had a gold pen that would work with this, and I wish the white would have worked, but the silver is really good. And so I think I'm going to do a blue one over here, no, a red one over here, maybe a blue one here. I don't know, maybe another partial silver one down here, or a partial yellow just to even it out. And then that'll be pretty. I like that. So there's our two, well, almost done ones. Using gel pens on this one and different embossing powders on this one. Really pretty. It got a little messy on the sparkle dust one, but I like that gold from Recollections and the silver too, and the charcoal too. But let me know what you think, everyone. I think I'm going to call it because it is afternoon, and I don't want this live to go on too long. So I hope you all have a wonderful new year and stay happy and healthy. And I will be back. I'll actually be back tomorrow with a planner video and a little discussion on what I'm going to be doing in the months ahead that I haven't already talked about. And um, I'll be back on the 5th. I'm doing a new series to me, just a series, not a collab, and it is going to be a Christmas card or two a month, and that'll be on the 5th at noon. I'm not going to do the 10 on the 10th anymore because I don't need 12 times 10. I don't need 120 Christmas cards every year. So I only need about 12, or I'm probably going to do 2 a month. One I'll prepare ahead of time and one I'll do from that. So come back and see that too. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. This was our first card, and we did some backgrounds using the Pretty Pink Posh stencil, which I really need to go clean. And I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Take care. Happy New Year. Bye for now. Meow. What?